Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm about to show you guys a full day of eating today. All right, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I still haven't had my first meal. So let's jump right into that. We're gonna have our typical breakfast. We'll do, I'll do eggs, cheese, and we got turkey bacon. I'm kind of wanting a bagel right now, and I'm gonna have some cereal as well. So this is the ingredients for the first meal of the day. I'm gonna have extra carbs because, it's 1:30. I plan on hitting arms later today, and need to get some carbs in my system in a rush because it's 1:30, man. I skipped breakfast. I woke up at like 8 a.m. though. I went to go help my friend do something. I made a protein shake for myself, but so forgetful. I forgot to even drink the shake. So I'm running on zero right now. I actually haven't had anything. So I'm like, I'm gonna have a big, nice breakfast and we're gonna double up on the carbs. So when we do go to the gym, we can get a nice pump. But yeah, let's start with that. I'm gonna do 7 eggs today. 7 eggs. And I'll have 4 of them with the yolks in it. So I'll take out 3 yolks. That's how I'll be doing it. Eggs are done, looking good. So let's throw 2 slices of turkey bacon on the pan. All right, 2 slices of turkey bacon on the pan. Got to throw some cheese on this while it's hot so the cheese can melt on top. Well, I really just put cheese on like everything I eat, like all the protein sources at least. Maybe not steak, but sometimes I eat them with chips with cheese on that, or the rice will probably have cheese on it. That's just how I get down. So we're good on these. Pop this bagel in the toaster real quick. Throw some salt on these eggs. You got to get everything going at once, so you save time and everything times out perfectly. And you have one big meal at the end of it all. I like Valentina on my eggs. It's a hot sauce, but it's not really hot. But it just has good flavor, so I like that. I used to always do ketchup, but now I like Valentina. Bagel's good. What I do with the bagel is I always just put peanut butter on it. I got a new jar of peanut butter. This one is really good. Skippy, natural, creamy. There's no hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils in here, so I don't know. My family always tells me to stay away from that. And this is a really tasty brand that doesn't have that. So we go with that one, man. I try to be mindful where I can. When I can. Okay. All right, peanut butter on that. It's also nice to throw some honey on that. Just makes it real easy to eat. You know what I mean? Tastes really good. It's warm, peanut butter and honey. Can't go wrong with that. And then I got this Kashi cereal, okay? This one it's got protein in it, 7 grams of protein per serving. This brand has other flavors that have a lot more protein in it. Like there's one that has up to like 13 grams of protein in it. And I just wanted to try this one. It looked good. It had like the berry insides. I got like Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there and some other stuff. But I'll get to that shit another day. But this one I noticed is just like, maybe I should eat more of this brand because it actually has protein in there and it's not just like, a bunch of sugar and carbs, with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But, I'll have my days where I'm going to want that shit. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? We bulking. We can get away with anything. Bacon's just about done. Throw that on the eggs. Bam, bam. And we just need some almond milk in that cereal and we're good. All right. So like I said, kind of heavy on the carbs. Kind of heavy on the carbs, but I ain't tripping about it. Let's show you a little close up if we can. All right, all right. So yeah, 7 egg whites or 7 eggs with only 4 yolks in it, 2 slices of turkey bacon. We got that Kashi cereal right there. And then we got the bagel with peanut butter and some honey on it. Heavy on the carbs, as I said, because I need to get some carbs in my system because we're gonna hit arms later today. And I need to get a nice pump for that. Yes, sir. The bagel's always really good. And the eggs cooked to perfection. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta do it, man. That's a good breakfast. So we're going for 5 meals today, and one of those meals will be a protein shake. So the way I like to look at it is we got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we gotta squeeze an extra meal in there somewhere, and we gotta have a protein shake as well. So it's actually not too bad, and it's not too difficult when you think about it like that, you know? So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna eat this real quick. And I gotta get to the cereal before it gets soggy. So yeah, can't talk too much right now, I gotta eat. All right, I'll see you guys with the next meal. All right, y'all, we're doing meal 2. I'm gonna make it a protein shake, okay? So got all the ingredients right here. We got the Caged Whey Protein Isolate, chocolate peanut butter flavor. We got the oatmeal, and we're gonna do some peanut butter in there as well. So, you know what I mean? You gotta throw some ice in the cup first though. All right, a little bit of ice. I do 2 scoops because I like all my meals to be just pretty close to 50 grams of protein. You know, anywhere from like 40 to 50 grams is good. So we go about 2 scoops of that. I like to make it like a real meal replacement, so I don't just want protein in there. It's like I kind of want carbs, and I like some fats in there too, just for the extra calories because we're bulking, just to make it feel like a real meal, you know? So you can go anywhere from like a half cup to a cup of oatmeal in it. Me, I just be taking a handful of this shit and I just drop it in there. You know, to be honest, that probably comes out to about maybe like a half cup, 3/4 cup. Who cares? This is what we're doing. And then, you know, a spoonful of peanut butter. Make it a big spoonful. You know, make it a big spoonful. Okay. Throw the almond milk in there. My blender cup's not that big, so I gotta shake it up to create more space. And then I'll throw a little bit more almond milk in there. This shit is way past the max line. The max line is all the way down here, but hey, man, we gotta put this shit in there. So that's what we doing. And then you got to get you, you know, a nice easy blender like this. You know, this is the Magic Bullet. This is like on the cheaper side. You can get like a NutriBullet. You can get a Ninja. This shit was cheap though. That's why the cup is so small. But easy. You know, you got to let it blend for a good amount of time so the oatmeal can blend up good. But this is always delicious. This is just like a perfect combo. I said this last time too. If you had a banana, it's good to throw it in there as well. This cup is so small that I don't really always have space for a banana, but throwing a banana in there is nice too. You get some fruit, you get some extra carbs, and the shit always gonna taste good, especially because you put the ice in it. It's cold. It's always fire. So yeah, that's like a meal replacement right there. That's our meal too. Got like 50 grams of protein, 30, 40, 50 grams of carbs or so, something like that. We got some fat in there from the peanut butter. So that's like a true meal right there. And that's always going to be convenient when you're just trying to get your protein in, when you're trying to get your meals in, because that's what most people struggle with, is getting their meals in. So there we have it. We got breakfast, lunch, dinner, an extra meal and a protein shake. So we already got breakfast out the way and we got that protein shake out of the way. So now we got to get lunch, dinner, and sneak another meal in there somewhere. Bam. I went to the gym like maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago. My boy Mike hit me up, and I haven't seen Mike in a while. He's been busy. He was like my lifting partner, man. We would go to the gym a lot, and I haven't seen him because he injured his elbow. You know, friends be getting busy too. They be getting their jobs. Everybody gets busy and shit like that. And he's been joining like this Muay Thai class, so he's just been busy. But he hit me up and was like, yo, you trying to lift? And I'm like, yeah, man. Let's go do, I suggested back day. So we hit like a quick, nice back session. And you know, I like to move. I like to move the body because we're probably going to go back to hit arms. I think I'll take you guys to go hit arms tonight. And but my point is, you know, I don't mind hitting like 2 sessions today because when I'm bulking, I like to just move the body. Most days I be at the gym twice a day. I don't always lift weights both sessions. In fact, most sessions it's like mobility, some handstands, and then I'll come back later and do like weight training. But today, man, we just hit some back, and I'm gonna go back and hit arms. But I feel good because, you know, it's nice to put all the food to good use. I don't like just eating all this food and not like using it, you know, because then I just feel like it sits in my belly. I be feeling bloated. I be feeling like my belly sticks out, and I just don't like that look. I don't feel athletic. So I don't mind doubling up on the sessions. Yeah, I like to move my body, move my mind, you know, burn some calories, and put the food to good use. So yeah, man, I'll show you this third meal. I made some, I had to make some rice. So I made like 3 cups of rice right here. And then I got ground turkey already made from the previous day. Doesn't that look nice? Just got a big pot of rice, big pot of ground turkey. That's reliable. You know what I'm saying? That's reliable. You just scoop. You got yourself a nice meal. So that's exactly what we did, bruv. Bam. There's like 7 ounces of ground turkey, maybe a cup and a half of rice with some sprinkled cheese over everything. You know what? I ain't got no vegetables, man. I don't have any vegetables today. And I'm keeping it real with you guys. You know, what I eat in a day, it always varies. You know, it's just what I'm feeling for that day, and it's also what I have for that day. But the goal is always the same. It's like 4 solid meals with 1 protein shake. So no matter what, I'm making sure I get that. And in each meal, we got to have a protein source. We got to have a carb source. And we always got fat in there because of the protein be having fat in there, and the cheese always has fat in there. The fucking peanut butter be having fat. You know, there's always fat in every damn meal. I find fat just finds its ways into my meals. So I don't ever really think about the fats, but I always think about the protein and I always think about the carbs. Those to me are like just the 2 most important components. And that's all I really pay attention to. I wish I had some vegetables, but I don't. So this is what we're gonna have to eat for now. And this, my friend, is gonna be meal 3. That's a lot of cheese. Bam. Yo, I really wish I had some vegetables, but we about to do meal number 4 right here, man. This the Angus beef. I like this. You know what though? I ain't gonna lie, man. I shouldn't even be eating this Angus beef. You wanna know why? Because it's 85% lean, 15% fat, which is cool, but I remember last time I ate this, it was delicious. But it gave me heartburn. It's got that fat in it. It's like I just remember the next day I had heartburn and shit. And just like, you get that acid reflux feeling. In my head, I got it because like that extra fatty, oily fucking substance, whatever the hell it is. Tastes really good, but if I'm not mistaken, it gave me heartburn, man. But I ain't learned my lesson because I got that shit again. And we about to cook it up. So I'm planning on having steak twice today. Because, this is steak. It's just ground beef. I kind of want to have steak for my last meal as well because I was a nice week of training. The week's not over, but like it's been a nice half week of training, I should say. We maxed out on chest, like bench. We maxed out with our shoulders on military press. I didn't mention this, but yesterday I tried to hit arms, man. I went to the gym. I started an arm workout, but like, something was off. I wasn't really feeling it. It could have been because I had wine earlier in the day, like 3 hours before I went to the gym. I had like a glass of wine, maybe a glass and a half. And I don't normally do that, but I had like friends over and I was hanging out and I was like, yeah, I'll have a glass of wine, whatever. But when I got to the gym, I was just like, wasn't feeling it. I tried to max out. I was like, yo, let's do some max out on curls. Like, let's see how much we can do barbell curl wise. I worked myself up to like 135. I put 45-pound plates on the big 45-pound bar. And I tried, man, but I wasn't getting the pump. I just wasn't in the mood. So that's when I'm just like, screw this shit. I'm not about to stay here and push through this workout that I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling a pump. I don't really feel like doing this shit. It was late at night too, so I just felt like I was overworking, overtraining, and just trying to do too much. When I hit the gym, I've hit the gym so much. I'm on my damn 13th year, 14th year, whatever the hell it is, and I be going twice a day sometime. Whatever. I'm just so damn consistent. I don't mind taking a day out. Even if I pull up to the gym and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, I'll take my ass home, and I'm not gonna look bad or feel bad about, oh, you're already here at the gym, just do something. I'm like, man, I always do something. I'm taking my ass home. If I feel it, I feel it. I put in too much work, or in my head, I can be like, nah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So that's kind of how I felt last night. And I was like, look, I'll rest up and I'll retry tomorrow. We'll do some arms. But I already hit back with the homie, so it's like I already got a good workout in. But let's do some arms. I'm not gonna go crazy because as I was lifting, I got this weird sensation in my arm, my left arm. It wasn't like a tear or a pop or anything like that. It was, I can't really explain it. It was an interesting sensation. And it might have been a good sensation. It might have been like me opening up a new pathway that I can take that's been closed for a while, because I don't know if you've watched in the earlier vlogs. I said like I've been getting more mobile and the middle left side of my back has been opening up. So I use that technique with my curls. And usually my body's like overly protective on the left side because it thinks it's gonna hurt itself because of like a past minor injury on the bicep. So it's like overly careful, but it's like something happened where I like overrode that protection. Like it was like an override effect. Like my brain was like, nah, just let it happen. And I let this thing happen. And there was like this pop, like a healthy pop. There's no tear, there was no pain. It was just a weird feeling. It was almost like I went through like this pathway. It was like rusty and just worked through the rust. And it's like, oh, maybe there's like a new pathway I can use that's open now because of the newfound mobility. That's kind of how I looked at it. But it had me feeling a little weird yesterday too. So that was also a reason. I was like, I don't really want to train. That was a weird feeling. But there was no pain. I still did some curls after it. No pain. Woke up this morning, no pain. So like, I think I'm good. I know I'm good. But I'm not gonna train too hard. I'm not about to go crazy on arms right now, but we will hit arms, all right? So let me make that. A little bit of story time right there. Sheesh. Throw that on there. So that's what's been going on. I'm happy though because, like I said, I already hit back today and I didn't feel no strains on the bicep or nothing like that. You know, your biceps get involved on back day. We was pulling. I did some rack pulls. I did some lat rows, straight arm pull downs. I think I only did 4 exercises today for back. And I believe I'm going to re-hit back later in the week because it was a good workout, but, you know, we're hitting arms. So it's almost like maybe I didn't really give a full 100% to that back workout, although it was good. But I'm just sharing that to let you know my bicep definitely is like 100%. We should be good. Yes, sir. Got that ground turkey. Got that rice. And now we got this ground beef cooking, baby. That's how you got to do it. All right, y'all. This right here is meal number 4. Ground beef for the protein, tortilla chips for the carb source. Not the cleanest carb source we know, but yo, man, we bulking. Yeah, it's a lean bulk. But when you hit the gym 2 times a day, you can get away with shit like this. Yes. You know, we got the ground beef, about 6-7 ounces of ground beef, and we got, I don't know how many servings of tortilla chips, but that's the carb source. Okay? That's how we're doing it, man. We can do what we want. We're doing a good job. And like I said, it switches up every day. Some days I feel too heavy for the chips, and I'm like, nah, I don't want no chips, man. But with this ground beef, the chips just taste so good, man. Like these nachos just taste so good. I won't say it's hard to say no to these because the rice with the cheese is always banging as well. But like, hey, man, we just had ground turkey and rice with the cheese, so it's like I want the chips for the ground beef. You know? Yeah. It ain't never hurt nobody. Coming up. Got these 40s now, you know? So 50s is about as high as I want to go. And probably going to hit it twice, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can get 4 sets total. We do our best to keep a good form. Elbows in one spot. Clear contraction on the positive. Let it stretch on the negative. Moving on to, let's do some hammer curls, man. Starting at the 50s. Whoosh. All right, and then we got reverse curls, man, with the dumbbells. So you see, if you ask me, you don't gotta do nothing crazy for biceps, man. Those are like the only 3 things you really need. I'll be doing regular curls, I'll go hammer curls, and I'll go reverse curls. And we get great results, especially because we push the boundary. You know, we go as heavy as we can. Today's an exception, as I said, because, you know, we keep talking about it. But look, man, you see I'm holding that shit? My arm looking big as hell. Let's go. 130s. I must have done it like at least 5 sets of the single arm dumbbell French press. Worked my way up to the 60s. You know, my triceps are feeling more ready to work out than my biceps. It's like my biceps are what really needs the break. My triceps are ready to go. So I was going heavy with the triceps. And now we're doing the V-bar push down. I did this last week as well. I usually don't do the V-bar push down. I usually prefer the easy bar, but I gave these such a long break that they feel so good right now. And it's just like giving me a mean tricep pump. So I've been doing these, man. Heavy. You know, that's how we looking when we got food in us. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 of our meals in, so we heavy. You know what's crazy? I can barely even just, like, we're right there. I know we got clothes on and I'm holding this phone. And yeah, you know we got a little bit of extra weight on us because, you know, yeah, the clothes, the phone, maybe the chain. But, bro, 220 is 220. If that scale say 220, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. 220 is 220. Back home, ready for this last meal, right? So look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Straight like this. I had this steak, right? This is what I was planning on having. But man, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It's 1:30 and ain't no way I'm cooking this thick ass steak right now. In fact, I really don't feel like cooking at all. So lucky me, I got these already prepared meals, these Flex Pro meals right here, right? And I'm gonna have this one. This one is called Boss Hogs Barbecue. And it's got 46 grams of protein in it. What's that? 35 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs, 660 calories. Man, this is gonna come in clutch right now because I'm tired. So I'm gonna have this for convenience purposes. I could have got, what meal was it? I could have got my third meal in earlier. My friends came over, so I was kind of distracted. They were like boxing in the damn garage. Yes, sir. They were boxing in the garage, and I was watching, and we were chilling. So I just, you know, when people come over, man, I tend to like lose a little bit of focus on what I'm doing. And I'd like put more energy into them and shit. So, like when I got back from my back day earlier, I didn't eat as soon as I got home. I waited like 2 hours. And when you wait 2 hours like that, the time be going by. And before you know, you're like, fuck, man, it's 8 o'clock. And I didn't get my meal in. So you kind of got to rush a little bit. But I'm still cool with it, man. I think we did a good job. We got 2 sessions in today as well. We did the back, we did the arms. The biceps are feeling busted today, but the triceps were feeling in shape. But eventually, I started to feel my biceps while working out my triceps, you know. I was doing like dips, and on that full extension right there, I kind of felt like that bicep stretch, that tendon, you know. I didn't want to play with that. And even on these, it was cool. It was cool. I just feel like my biceps need some rest, so I was happy to get this arm day out the way. Let me close this fridge. I was happy to get this arm day out of the way so I could just let them rest for like 4 or 5 days, whatever. And, you know, we'll be back at 100% because, you know, they're still good. If I was able to do back and a freaking arm day today, like, I know I'm good, but I'm just happy I got it all out the way because I want them to rest up and I want to come back harder. You know what else, though? I didn't take any pre-workout today because I forgot it both times. I forgot it earlier in the day. I was like, dang, I didn't bring my pre-workout, bro. And then just now, I didn't really forget it this time. Because I didn't want to take stem at like 10 o'clock. You know, I was afraid they would keep me up all night. So I forgot a pre-workout. But what I did do, I got a vitamin water that has some caffeine in it a little bit. And I let that give me some energy. But yeah, man. Overall, it was a good day. Good day of training, good day of eating, successful bulk. This one is like macaroni and like, I think that's pork, like sweet pork. It's got macaroni in there, some like fried onions and whatnot. All right, I never said it looks the prettiest, but hey, it's got the macros we need. Legit last meal, man. Let's go. Okay. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm eating this, I'm going right to sleep. Yep. It's good though. Flex Pro meals, they're always good. Easy to eat. Very convenient. But yeah, I'm gonna train legs next. That's what's up next by process of elimination because we've hit everything this week. Chest, shoulders, I hit back and arms today. So all that's left is legs. We gotta get a nice leg day in. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys very soon, all right? Peace out. Much love.